Okay, we have a question here from Stifler. Ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm a 10.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
I'm a 10.
I think it depends on what city I'm in. Yeah, I think it depends on what city I'm in. A number still, like Boise, I'm easily a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
If I'm judging it based on beauty standards, I'm definitely a 3.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
An 8.
That was a very timid 8, but okay.
I think she's a 10 too.
I give myself a 6. 6, yeah, I'm a 6.
Compared to who? Who are you comparing these to? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, when
10.
I answer that question, I'm like, according to beauty standards. If you ask me if I feel like 10, I'll be 10.
Oh, I disregard European-centric, like Eurocentric beauty standards. I don't even follow because I'm a queen where I come from. So
Yeah.
You're a queen.
I'm a queen.
Yeah, I guess if we're to like put everybody else's opinions into it, they might rate me like a 6 or a 7.
Oh,
I feel like
what,
a 10,
what would
but
you
a
say?
3.
But every region is different. Are we talking about?
Oh yeah, in Africa,
You know,
I'm
like
popping.
you're right. In the Caribbean, I'm a
Just
queen.
here.
In
Yeah.
Africa, I'm
New
a
York,
queen.
I'm
Like I'm
popping
a
too.
10. So it depends on like
Atlanta.
what people group we're concerned for. Like I just,
Yeah.
you know, some places, I may not be as attractive as they would like, but in some places I'm top tier. So it really just depends.
So wait, 10 and 10. You two, 3? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
According to beauty standards,
I think in my group, in my genre, that I'm a 10 in my group, in my genre. Like if you're attracted to women who are plus size, I think that I'm.
Well, just like overall though.
That's why I said like if you're talking about regular beauty standards as far as like Western society. I mean, I'm already chubby. I'm black. Like my hair is curly. Like usually, you know, it depends on what people prefer. Some people prefer curly hair, but you know, our society doesn't necessarily.
Question: are all women 10s?
No.
Why not?
No.
Because I think some women don't take care of themselves. Some women look raggedy when they walk out. Some people look like the maid. Like, what are we doing?
Not her. Shut up.
Come on.
You know, like some people
I'm
just don't know
kidding,
about upkeep. Like they're not doing anything. So yeah, I wouldn't call every woman a 10.
And also how you
Correct.
feel about yourself, I think, has to do a lot with it.
And I feel
How
high
you
about
carry
myself.
yourself.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Gabby, you're
Yeah.
beautiful on the inside, but come on. Nobody's a 10 at this
thank
table.
you.
There's
I
no
feel like I'm beautiful
10s.
outside
There's
too.
no 10s
There
at
are
the
I
table.
will
men
say
that would
this:
disagree with
the
you.
men that date me make me feel like I'm a 10. Like they're constantly telling me how gorgeous everything about me is.
Yeah.
My curves, my face, my skin, like everything. So I feel like a 10 with the men that I date. So that makes me feel like a 10 everywhere.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Good. A man should make
I
you feel
posted
like
that too. I was like, I don't need to be pretty to everyone, but I want to be fine as fuck to him.
Yeah,
And
I don't really care
that's
about
fine for
everybody.
me. So
not
I'm
trying
going to be
date
someone's
everybody.
10.
Exactly.
Are you judging
period.
us based on beauty standards, Brian?
You don't think we're 10s?
You are.
I think the 3, that seems like a reasonable self-assessment. I'd say that's fair. I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't think either of you are 10s. I don't think I'm a 10. I'm not sitting
okay.
over
I'm
here
not
thinking.
offended.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm not
I'm
offended either.
hot.
It's okay.
I mean,
anything.
it's coming from someone
who's not
we're
paying for the date,
Right.
baby. Like you can call me a 2. You ain't paying for the date, so I just
Yeah.
like I'm not offended.
And we
at
do
all.
that sometimes. He looks good, but he's blowing half of the
We
date.
went out
He's
one
a 2.
time,
Like,
and there was like this fine ass man. He was like an NBA player level, like fine. And me and her like shit talking, like he ain't paying for the date. He's going 50-50.
which one?
Oh, I mean,
Okay.
we go out with like
Wait, let's get the tea. Who
the
was
tea. This guy looked like
sometimes.
we
We make the
yeah.
characters.
LeBron?
We
Is
make
it LeBron?
characters. Sorry.
Doesn't LeBron like have a wife and like 3
thank
baby
you.
mamas?
Leave him alone, please.
I'm like, no. But I just mean like we just go out and like, you know, you would think that a really hot, attractive guy we would want to have some kind of interaction with, but immediately I just know it's going to be because he's so fine, he's used to women
Catering.
simping for him, and he's thinking like, I don't really have to put much effort in because I'm super tall, I'm super handsome, like I'm used to women even asking me out on dates and paying. So like a kind of guy like that, I feel like he's just, you know, he's not gonna give it as much. And like I'm not trying to like prejudge or anything. I just mean like from experience, I've noticed that. And I am not interested in that. So I don't care how fine you are. You're not doing anything for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're not for everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's
It's
not
okay.
for everyone. You got to get in where you
Yeah.
fit in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know who's a 10?
Who?
This doll right here.
The
Yes,
three of us?
actually. She is.
Men love her because she doesn't say anything. She
Who's
just sits
considered a
there.
10? I don't know what 10 looks like to you.
Like a woman 10?
Yeah.
A woman 10. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I like to say young Kristen Kruick.
Who's that?
Yeah.
I don't know if she's a 10, but she's very attractive, I think.
Who's
Beauty
a 10?
is in the
Give
eye
us
of the
a 10.
beholder.
What's a
Beauty-
10?
Like, I feel like you're almost afraid to call someone a 10. You're like reserving it for
I
something.
don't think, well, 10 is perfect, so I don't think anybody's perfect.
How are we not all perfect? We're all exactly how we're supposed to be. We don't question.
You're gonna find your
We're all
one
perfect. There's
There's
no.
no perfect.
But doesn't that all make us
There's-
perfect in that way though? Like, if you see a dog, you don't be like, oh, you know, the tail's too short, the tail's too long, whatever. You just accept it as being a dog and it's perfect in that way. How are we not humans the same thing?
It's different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Disagree.
People have flaws. I mean,
So do
obviously
dogs.
we're talking about physical traits, but people have flaws, you know?
But so do everyone. How does that not make it, like, how is that not?
Like-
for me, I see that as beauty. I love the flaws. I love the things that make us unique and different.
Sure, but, you know.
When you find the one, she's gonna be a 10
Aw.
for you.
No,
No,
I'm
she's gonna be a heavy
no,
6. She's gonna
gonna
pay
be-
half, and it's gonna
she's
make
She's
her
gonna be a
be
10 for you. I said
Right.
10 for you.
I think, no, but it's not like,
you'll be surprised.
no, because I have, there's a sort of almost an objective assessment that you can make of people's physical attractiveness. So me personally, I don't think that I view myself as like pretty average looking, average guy. Realistically, I'll probably get with a girl who's comparable looks wise, who's plus or minus a point looks wise,
Like a 5, a 6.
between 5 and 7, I guess. I think that's within.
Okay.
So you rounded up.
What do you mean?
Well, you didn't. You said you think you're a what? A
6.
6. So instead of saying a 3 to 4, you rounded up to a 6 to 7, 5 to 7.
Well, I said, I mean,
I feel
I
like-
feel like it's fair. You can probably go plus or minus in either direction. But I'm not going to land a girl who's a 10. I mean,
See, and I
unless
feel
she
like
has daddy issues or something.
your mindset, you're absolutely right. Anything you, say
think
is true.
it's a self-limiting mindset?
I do.
Do you think it's just a realistic, pragmatic
No, I
mindset?
do. Just I have my own experience from when I didn't love myself to when I did, and
So-
who I was attracting then and who I attract now.
Question for you. I'm 34 right now. Do you think
Wow.
that yeah, old man shit over here. I'm a fucking
That's not old.
I'm a boomer. Do you think if
that's
my
life. That's
mindset
not
was
boomer.
strong enough I could become a professional NBA player
If your mindset was strong enough,
at 34? Do you think I
Hell no.
I'm just being realistic. Like I don't think I'm going to get a woman who's like exceptionally
those are the same
like in
thing,
the
though.
1 percentile.
Believe
you
me,
could-
you're
you-
probably not going to like
Or
her
99.
inside and her personality.
but you,
Like,
I honestly think you could, because in today's society, especially when you're thinking about girls we think are 10s, a lot of them, like even her, people consider her to be a 10, but she can rated herself a 6. And so a lot of those women who society deems really beautiful, they have, or 8, sorry, 8, but a lot of them have low self-esteem. So they'll be looking at me wondering why I've got higher self-esteem than the girl who they consider to be prettier, which means you actually probably could pull someone who's better looking than what you think.
That's true. That's why I
Yeah.
slide in DMs sometimes. You never
Yeah,
know.
You never know.
I
Drake.
I think typically women
Drake.
I think typically women don't, unless the guy is bringing a lot of wealth or status, women typically don't date down when it comes to
So
physical
you
appearance.
acknowledge that you don't have wealth and status.
I have a YouTube channel, but like when I'm talking
He
like
does.
a guy has to have quite a high level of status. Like if I tell a girl what I do, that's not going to elicit like a insanely strong attraction response to the same way that someone who's like a top tier musician or professional
that.
athlete or actor.
I'd prefer your job description over any of those other ones personally.
Yes.
But once you got to you want to go half, then you've lost me.
I like men that are good with numbers.
Darn. I was really I
You were
felt like a
hoping-
spark.
I did. I was
between-
feeling
I
it
was
too.
feeling it, and
But now
then-
we just fucking.
and now it's just the whole
It's
not
gonna have to leave it
paying
where it's
for-
at. But I'll miss you.
I also don't eat pussy, so that's kind of a
Yeah. So that was a no-go.
that was a no-go immediately. Is that a deal breaker for you guys if the guy doesn't eat pussy?
I've dated a guy who didn't before.
Based.
It was tough.
He was sounds like
It
a,
was tough.
It was tough.
sounds
Yeah.
like a cool dude.
I don't know. I feel like after a few years of marriage, you'll just be like, whatever.
No, it,
I'll be
know,
like,
like,
whatever.
if they don't like
Like
it,
I
they
feel
really
like
don't
you'd,
like
you'd
it.
go down. You'd eventually go down.
Eventually
'Cause
go down?
If I'm the only woman that you're sleeping with and being
do I-
intimate with, you'll be like, I'm bored. Let's try
You
something
don't
new.
want
Yeah.
to take, like, how are you not attracted? I feel like that's a manly thing to want to be attracted to that. Like, to be attracted to
I've never
face
met a
and
man that doesn't
vagina.
go down, so
That
like-
seems manly to me. That's sexy.
I think if it wasn't if we weren't in this dating climate where people are dating and sleeping with a bunch of other people,
That's
and,
the issue.
and there's a high rate of infidelity, it makes me very hesitant to engage in that sort of behavior. And look, even with, I mean, there's a whole bunch of reasons, but even with a girl who you've been dating, there's obviously, you never fucking know, there could be infidelity.
Some guys
Also,
just
it's
don't
like,
care.
look, it's kind of like, look, if you're fucking a girl and you're coming inside her, right?
Ew, why are you not using a condom? What is happening?
Hello? Birth control? Hello?
No, can you
Vasectomy? Hello?
Hello?
STDs? Hello? I don't.
Well, if she's your girlfriend, you know, but like, I don't want to go down on a girl after I've fucking.
Why not?
Do it before.
No. I'm not. I'm just saying,
I
like.
like my
people
men a
do
little
before.
nasty that way.
Well, okay. What I'm saying is, for example, if we are having sex regularly throughout the week and
Yeah.
nuts be busted.
Yeah.
Busting.
Yeah.
Nuts are getting busted, right? Jesus, I'm so fucking vulgar. Okay. Like the next day, it lingers.
Yeah, great.
It
Let's do it
lingers.
again.
It changes up the pH balance a little bit.
But if that's your continuous girlfriend, then you should be comfortable and familiar with that. Because you're right, it does. We also form to your size.
that
as
shit
well.
will drop out like a day later sometimes.
I mean, that's who you've
Kinda
been
lingers
dating.
a
I
day.
don't necessarily deal with that issue.
Huh?
Would you like kiss your girlfriend after she sucks your dick?
Nope.
Are you
That's kind of
joking?
crazy.
Sexual. Wait,
I
what's
would be
it
honest
Are
with
you
you.
like a germaphobe
I
or
would-
something?
Hang-ups.
I would
I have
kiss.
Yes,
sexual
she is,
hang-ups.
yeah.
I would kiss a guy after he
no.
did that with me, and
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie. To just go further and respectfully, this is probably a little too far, but I actually like. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
say it.
snowballing? What?
No, not snowballing.
What?
But if my man goes down on me and he kisses me,
Oh.
I like. The
Oh, that's
taste.
different.
It's
That's
like
different.
sealing it.
I like myself.
That's
I always
different.
make sure that I'm
Yeah,
good.
some girls like to taste themselves, you know? Like if you're fingering a girl and putting her What, huh? I didn't say that shit.
I didn't
But
argue.
like, look. No, honestly, if a girl goes down on me, I don't want to.
Because your dick is so gross that you can't handle it in your mouth.
Yo, I shower every single day. I shower before my girl comes over. It's just like,
You don't like germs? Or
it's like,
something? It's
I
yours
wouldn't
germs.
suck my own dick, son. So it's
But
like,
so you wouldn't
almost
if you
the same
could?
thing. Huh?
You wouldn't if you could.
No, I wouldn't suck
There
my
are
own dick.
men. Well, what's his
What?
name? What's that one singer
Oh,
who like
Marilyn
removed?
Manson.
Yes,
Okay,
removed to
that's-
so he could.
I think that's like a
That's the
urban.
epitome right
That's an
there.
urban legend.